Hi, everybody, or how are you if you're passing by? For those of you that are new here in my Facebook page, because I got a lot of new people, let me introduce myself. My name is Helen Rosado, and I am a wellness and fitness motivator, and I help women to combat the menopause symptoms with superfood nutrition and the young ones to stop it before it becomes a problem. But anyway, I am here to talk to you about starting or to stop chasing a goal and start chasing a lifestyle. Don't you wish that you can get into your brain and stop figuring out what the struggle is and why is it that you're not being able to achieve your goals? Why are you not being able to do the things that you should be doing? That's a lot of, this is one of the things that we face ourselves and in my community, that people want to start something, but they cannot figure it out. So it is kind of like crazy. Hi, Ida. How our brains affects our ability to lose fat and to get the body of our dreams, it might not be the body of your dreams, but it might be, the shape or to lose the weight that you want to lose, So we all know, okay? Well, some people don't. Carbs aren't your enemy, okay? But you still cut them. These are the things that you do. I'm gonna cut some carbs, and then what happens is that the progress stalls, even when you know it all comes down to calories in and calories out, okay? Restriction is not the answer. This is another thing that we always do. We always restricting ourselves from the things that we love to eat instead of living in freedom. So as it is only led to resentments, because you start depleting yourself, you start restricting yourself from the things that you want. And then what happens is that when you do that, the restriction gets you to starve for a few days, and then you go ahead and start like binge eating, and you find yourself like you lose 2 pounds and then you get 4 or 5 back. Okay, so another thing that we know, that perfection doesn't exist. We are not perfect, because if we be perfect, hi Tammy, we will not be here. Who is perfect in this world? We all have something that we need to change or that we need to correct. So when it comes to losing the weight or getting a healthy lifestyle, that's something that holds a lot of people, because they go like, oh, well, I didn't do well this week, so I'm just gonna let it go because it's not perfect. And that's when you don't continue on and you don't progress. When you don't see the changes, when you don't see the changes that you think you should see, even though you had consistent progress along the way, this is something that happens so much with the ladies that start their journey with me, and that's why I hold them accountable, and that's why I'm there to let them know, hey, you're changing, this is happening, just continue going. And that's why I'm here to motivate them, because you're so used to seeing yourself certain way, because it's been years. It's been years since you are having those 30, 40, 50, 100 pounds over. So when you start changing, you don't see that anything is happening in your body, because that is what you always seen when you look at the mirror, okay? I've been through that. I go like, no, I'm a size large because I am this way, but in reality, I'm not, okay? So that's why we rely on the accountability and on the coaches and us to tell the group, hey, you changing, just keep on going, right? Because that's something that always stop people from continuing in their journey. So the other thing that I hear a lot is, well, I'm not motivated. I need the motivation you got, Helen, so that I can continue on with this journey. But that's all I need. But I'm just here to tell you that motivation is a fickle. But you all use a lack of motivation as an excuse to give up when you know you feel motivated from taking action. When you take action, when you do the do, that's when you get motivated. And that's one of the things that stop a lot of people from continuing. After they make a decision, they invest in their tools and they say, yes, I'm going to do that, but they do not take action. So I find this is so common that it is unbelievable. Yeah, I'm here to start. I want you to motivate me, but taking action is what is going to help you to make those changes and continue pressing on, okay? You know how silly it is. This is another thing that happens all the time. It is to focus on the goal, okay? You cannot say, like, let's say you're trying to lose 30 pounds and that's all you think about, instead of thinking about, okay, I lost 1 pound today, or I did this, or I did that, or my mindset is changed. So if you focus only on the end goal, you're not going to finish because it takes a little bit of time. You know that all this weight or whatever is going on in your body, in your mind, everything like that, it took you a long time for you to get there. So it's going to be the same thing if you have a goal and you're trying to get somewhere. So don't focus on the goal. Just continue on pushing and get to the destination, okay? So, you know, you get all overwhelmed, okay? And you take your focus on what you can control, okay? The small daily wins that will get you there. And that's what I do in my accountability groups. I tell the girls, forget about the goal, just the small changes. If today you woke up and you push play, then you have a win. That is the goal, so that you continuously, every day, you push play, or you eat better, or you make better choices, or, you know, not to judge yourself if you didn't do what you were supposed to do. I mean, we women we're so bad at judging ourselves when we start something, and that's when we throw the towel and we don't continue on, okay? So, listen, I am not saying that it's easy. If I say that, then I'm lying to you. I'm not being truthful, okay? This is not something that is gonna come like from overnight. But I know that if you continue every day making that decision, if you make that decision, you know, I'm worth it. You know, it's every penny that I spend on this, okay? Because you have to make an investment, time, food, a lot of times, like I do, workout clothes, your tennis shoes, your time, you are making an investment. So those little wins are the ones that are going to take you there. So like I said, I'm not saying that it's easy. I'm not saying that you're going to wake up and you're going to be there, because it's going to take you time. But one thing I know is that when you change your mindset, and this is something that we are targeting in our next accountability group that starts in March, your mindset. Give your mindset a makeover, and that is going to be a big win. Because a lot of times people don't finish because their mindset, because they do not refresh, because they do not change the way they think, because they tell each other, you know, like to yourself, I'm this, or I'm that, or I'm stupid, or I'm dumb, or those things. That is in your mindset. So you got to even change, the vocabulary, the way that you talk to yourself. So don't tell yourself anything that you would not like anybody to tell you. So that's something that all the time we have to address in our accountability groups, because that's how you come in. You just mistreat yourself. So just think, if that is you, how do you think other people are going to treat you? How do you think other people are going to call you, or call you names if you do it to yourself? So the unrealistic standards, the negative self-talk, and all or nothing thinking, etc., you gotta take that out. So this is my advice to you today. The better off you will be if you take this when you start in a wellness and fitness journey. Envision the leaner, the healthier, the more confident, and more mindful version of yourself, okay? The leaner, not the skinny, the leaner, okay? The healthier, the more confident, okay? And more mindful version of yourself. So if you do that, that's gonna help you more, instead of thinking about, I gotta be a size extra small, I gotta lose 45, 100 pounds, or whatever it is that you have to lose. Okay, another thing that you have to think is this: what will that person be doing on a daily basis to achieve their goal? Okay, how will they prioritize their diet and exercise? That's something that you have to do, because the excuses, I don't have time, that is a lie. You're lying to yourself, and you are lying to somebody else, because that is not true. We got 365 days through the year, and you have 20 minutes to 30 minutes to do a workout, and you got to eat anyway, so you got to prepare your meals. So how will they balance fitness and fun stuff? Because that's part of life. So I wake up in the morning, and I said, okay, I'm gonna do my routine in the morning, because if you wait until the afternoon, then you're gonna be tired. Life is gonna come to you, your kids, your husband, everything comes in, and you're not going to finish. So you have to balance that. Okay, I'm going out, but I still gotta push play before I go out and I do the fun stuff. How would they respond to a single bad day? That's something, you guys. Sometimes you don't wake up on time. Sometimes you don't eat the right food. Do you think I said, okay, I'm not going to do this anymore because I have 5 pieces of pizza? No, I just go like, okay, I enjoyed it. Let me go on. And then next day I go back in it. So if you think, or if you thought that I only eat vegetables, that I am a perfect person, no, you got it all wrong. I'm just like you. The only difference is that I make the decision that I was going to love myself, that I was going to invest in my health, because I want to be here for a long time. And if something comes at me, then I will have the ability to fight back. Okay? Because when we have preconditions, then and something happens, and all of these things, about the COVID, then you cannot fight it. If you have lung problems, that's where this virus is going to sit down and is going to affect you, and you're going to be battling like really hard for you to get better. So it's better to start early, okay, and take care of all of that, so that when something comes, we're prepared, and we can fight back, and we can recover faster. So don't think that because you have a bad day, that is the end of the day, because I have many bad days. What I do is that I make a commitment with myself, my accountability group, and everybody that it is in my tribe, and I said I'm going to be present for them. So they push me every day. You see, that's one of the reasons I do this, because I have to lead from the front, and they are expecting me to lead them. So that is why I continuously do what I do. So just remember this: more mimicking the leaner and the healthier version of yourself, and the physical results will come. So you don't have to worry about why you're not losing weight. I have people that they want to lose 2 pounds or 1 pound every day. Especially, you know, when you're older, it takes you a little bit longer because your system is changing. You're not the same. You know, I'm almost 58 years old. So things are not functioning the same way. So what it takes, maybe somebody that is 20, it might take him 3 months. It'll take me slower. But you know what? Tell me. Okay. So you know what I mean? Take it one day at a time. That's why it is good to have a plan. That's why it is good to have an accountability. That's why you have to have, you know, your meal plans, all those tools that are going to take you to your goal. We have 2 nutrition programs that, you know, we follow and that I recommend to everybody. But the most important things is in here is, how much are you worth? Are you worth the, you know, the investment? Are you ready to tackle this now so that later you don't have to pay thousands and thousands of dollars to the doctor? Or are you willing to invest so that you stop now and you get strength and you get better? That if something comes to you, and I pray that it doesn't, but when we're not doing what we're supposed to do to take care of our immune system, our body, our bones, everything, our digestive system, as we get older, you know that this is going to cause problems like diabetes, high cholesterol, arthritis, and all that stuff, especially us women that are getting into those changes and we don't have, you know, the estrogen and things like that that we needed, and our enzymes, our digestive enzymes are not working right. And that's why, I don't know if you notice, if you are on the 40s, 50s, that you go like, oh, you know what, milk is not sitting right with me, gluten is not sitting right with me, and it's because of all those changes. So you gotta take care of your body from the inside out, so that when something comes, you can fight it and you can be a better you for the ones that you love and the ones that surrounds you, and you get to inspire other people. So if you have any questions, please let me know. And if you are watching this video later on, please just hashtag replay so that I know that you watched it later and we can conversate. And if you have any questions, please let me know. We can chat and I can give you recommendations or anything like that that you need, because the time is now. Tomorrow, we just don't know if tomorrow is going to be here. Okay, well, bye. I'm glad you're here and I hope this helps you.